Hey, everybody, Merry Christmas. Obviously, I'm not the ladies live stream trio. Coming in representing, and they commissioned me to wish you a very happy and Merry Christmas. And I pray the blessing of God on your life right now. And just in this moment, I want to turn our focus to Jesus, the author, the finisher of our faith, the one we're, so grateful for. Before I was a Christian, when I was a little kid, I did really admire the idea of the nativity scene of Mary and Joseph and the baby in a manger and the wise men. That's a powerful story. The best part of it is its actual literal history. It's truth. It's not lore, folklore. It's not mythology. It's historical, documented truth. 2,000 years ago, God was in Christ reconciling the world to himself, not counting our trespasses against us. And he's given us the ministry of reconciliation. So I was talking with my wife, and I said, what would you like me to share? And she said, tell them to really tend to themselves, to get strengthened, and to really focus on Jesus. And that really resonated with me. And it reminded me of this story in Luke chapter 10, verse 38 through 42. And it kind of ties in, see if it ties in with maybe some of your responsibilities coming up in these days with meals and things like that. Now, as they were traveling along, Jesus, entered a village, and a woman named Martha welcomed him into her home. She had a sister called Mary who was seated at the Lord's feet listening to his word. But Martha was distracted with all her preparations. Martha was distracted with all her preparations. Man, I highlighted that and underlined that and wrote about things that distract you. Have you ever been distracted? Well, distraction, it takes away your traction, and it takes away and gets you off track. So Martha got distracted with all her preparations, and I think that's amazing. I've had better Christmases when I really tended to my own spirit, and the contrast of Mary and Martha got upset with Jesus because Mary wasn't helping. And Mary was seated at the Lord's feet listening to his word. And I want to encourage you, I know you've got a lot of chopping to do. You've got baking, cooking, place settings, all that, and gift exchange. But if you can take some time personally to just get focused and get in the word, and then maybe take a hot bath, or push the reset. If you have guests coming over, figure out how to just dial in and just sit for a minute at the Lord's feet and just feed on him and kind of fellowship with him. And if you get tempted to get agitated or irritated, guard your heart, bridle your tongue. It's really valuable to just not play into that kind of bait. Don't take the bait. And try not to be irritable, try not to be all about me, yeah. He said, Martha, Martha, you are worried and bothered about so many things, but only one thing is necessary. For Mary has chosen the good part, which shall not be taken away from her. It kind of speaks to me that we're to be decisional and make choices and make good choices. And she chose in that moment The dishes could wait. But the visitation of Jesus in your house was a big deal. And man, I pray this Christmas, Jesus fills your apartment, your house, your wherever you may be, in a vacation home, or you may be flying somewhere, watching this on your phone. Wherever you are, whatever you're going through, whatever losses. I mean, I'm going into this Christmas having lost a few really special friends. So, I'm working through that. We have a process, right? I mean, my mother-in-law died on Christmas morning years ago, and we think about that every Christmas, but it's not heavy anymore, In fact, I think Christmas in heaven must be outstanding. And I want to close with prayer for you, that you get a much needed reprieve. You get a healing. You get breakthrough. Father, I'm asking that people that are battling chronic pain, that God, your healing power will flow into that direction and cause the eradication of that pain. You're bigger than cancer cell development, Lord. I come against cancer cells, and I pray the healing touch of God on whoever that may be. God, people with heart conditions, God, I ask that they get a life extension. I pray, God, people dealing with OCD or breathing problems, that they get to really be stabilized with good breathing. God, I pray anybody that's having struggles with one of their kids, you supply wisdom, and you supply courage, and you supply direction and help, that person can get good sound ideas as to what to do. And God, I just pray a Merry Christmas. I pray a Happy New Year on everybody that's watching. I pray the joy of the Lord would be such a strength to you. I pray as you anticipate 2026, a new year, new beginnings, that as it's like the turning of a page, a new beginning, a fresh new beginning, a fresh start for each one of you. And I speak blessing over you. And from my family to yours, I wish you a Merry Christmas. God bless you.